It ended up taking just over 3 weeks. 22 days of intense work. 22 days of relentless testing. What started as a simple shipyard visit soon evolved in a complex and expensive endeavor. I wanted to focus on optimization, or rather carefully consider every design decision. She will be mine. Using the main cabin as a temporary storage area, I cleared all decks, masts and walls from any crates, tools and equipment. With the ship now in dry dock, I approached this daunting task from a bottom-up angle. The hammock could be removed, leading to no real benefits. Removing the walls would certainly save weight, which in turn could contribute towards better handling and greater speed, as well as a positive impact on cargo capacity. I guess I can kiss goodbye to my frugal sleeping quarter. Storage racks, on the other hand, would make the boat slightly heavier, but storage would become a breeze, or so claims its designer. Trying to balance all perspectives led me to remove the hammock, remove the walls, and install racks, at least for now. When it came to rigging, I wanted to at least initially maintain the two-mast configuration, including current bowsprit. For this first iteration, I looked at recreating a two-masted topsail schooner. As such, the main mast would only carry the mainsail, an impressive Brig gaff short 17 yards. The foremast would get a more complex setup, while middle and forestay would provide additional power and speed across all winds conditions. And as a final tweak, I modified the main ropes holding the main mast, thus significantly increasing the mainsail's rotation span. Looking damn good on paper if you ask me. Off to sea trials. I can right away feel the boat behaving more aggressively, if that makes sense. I gain on maneuverability, and I like the initial speed I am getting. The trial loop is easy enough. Head north by northwest towards east wind, and then turn east until you've reached the longitude of Mount Malefic, about there. And after that, we simply find our way back to port. The cargo hold was still empty though, and the sea trial would definitely be incomplete without proper load on board. A quick stop by Eastwind should do. I should be able to grab some crates of iron or copper and load them on board. This sail plan seems to do the job, and the boat is flying. The number and position of winches slightly overwhelming at first. I end up finding higher winds and waves east, and I am able to test out different configuration based on wind direction and strength. Reaching 8 to 9 knots in most windward positions feels satisfying, while a solid 6 to 7 knots running against the wind means steady progress. The mainsail might be a bit big though, but I am definitely seduced by this schooner. Back to the shipyard a few days later, I was ready for a second iteration. The Brigantine was next, or at least its modern take, or Schooner Brig, as this rigging was historically called. The mainmast featured a single 13-yard brig sail. The downgrade was reducing the sail area and should also positively impact the ship's weight. Two staysails would be positioned between the main and foremast, while the latter would feature 3 square sails. The upgraded bowsprit would carry 2 smaller jibs as well as a small genoa. "50% less sail compared to the previous schooner. It was time to put her to sea." Second storm of the day. Perfect condition for those sea trials. I couldn't hope for more. While we are rocking anywhere between 6 to 9 knots, mostly depending on the waves. And so while we rode along the first storm, gaining a bit of speed and just keeping good pacing, I want to go straight for this one and see how our little Brigantine here is handling it. The first storm, I was just amazed by the pure stability, the sheer stability of the boat. Granted, it's an inland storm, like we're fairly close from shore here, so the waves are not crazy, but I mean, we do. I thought I might have to reduce the sails, but so far it's working quite well. We're going south by southeast. 40 train is somewhere straight ahead, more or less, I guess. And yeah, it's a great experience. So what's interesting is that even with a reduced sailing area compared to the schooner and even the vanilla brig, we're still making good speed, and we still have our cargo downstairs. So about 4 plus 4.5 tons of cargo overall. And yeah, I'm just using 2 crates of nails as ballast. It's more than enough. We are engulfed in the storm right now. We can barely see Siren Sound at our stern. Still making some good pacing. It's only 5 p.m. so yeah, for it to be dark like this, needless to tell you that we are in the middle of the storm, which is pretty cool. I'm just gonna turn my lights here and on the upper deck in case I need to maneuver, because yeah, it does require work, like fine-tuning, trimming your sails most of the time. I mean, right now I'm not gonna do much trimming because I can't really see what the wind direction is, but I have good tension on all my sails. Cannot hear any flapping. Yeah, it's a bit dark, but that's another another successful sea trial, it seems. And yeah, the more I'm starting to think about it, the more I'm like, this ship is gonna be so well suited for long journeys. Just amazing. Alright, trial successful for this one. Storm, you can chill now. Am I gonna go to bed in a storm? Yeah, you see, I'm gonna reduce. I'm starting to list a little bit. I don't want to use more ballast. I have a lot of tension on most of my sails, so I may want to reduce all that. But at the same time, right, we want to push the boat a little bit. Like, if this was an important journey for trade or mission, I would definitely release the tension on the sails. But right now, I even think I'm gonna stay awake a bit longer. Okay, so we have water in the hole. Okay, I'm going to chill. Yeah, it does look like we have some listing, and because I don't see anything, we're gonna pull our main sail a little bit. That should give us, first, that shouldn't put us too much into the wind overnight, and then it should, yeah, right away our listing is much more under control. Nice. It was now time to take the learnings from the last 2 trials and integrate them into my own brig design. Not perfect, but she will be mine. At the stern, the mainmast will carry 3 squares and a 10-yard gaff. The top 2 squares used as topsails. Mindful of not just going with the bigger sail cause it's cool approach, I swap my Jeep 14-yard for a smaller one and decide to try a small Genoa for the lower stay. The foremast will be a replica of the square on the main. This should, I think, properly balance the strength and the force of the wind on the overall boat. Or at least, that's my hope. Forced to keep the Brigantine's sprit sails, I swap the 14-yard jib for its big brother. There she stands, proud and ready, with her 660 total sail area, or a 20% increase from its vanilla configuration. Sea trials start first thing tomorrow morning. Good morning, Jody. Hey, thanks again for the night. Yeah. How much? I'm gonna be gone for the next couple of days. 46 crowns? Sure. Well worth it. What do you mean there is someone here to see me? And why are you whispering? Oh. And he works for the governor? Alright. Give me that honey beer, and I'll see what he wants. Morning, sir. Share a drink with a fellow sailor? Yeah, absolutely. I heard you've been looking for me. Yeah? It turned out I had not been the only one to follow closely those sea trials. The governor was looking for the right man to carry a rather mundane mission for him. My name had been thrown in the hat after the skyrocketing rise of my reputation in the region. And the man seemed to imply that interest had risen sharply once I had acquired the brig. And he made sure to mention that this was not a request I was in a position to reject. Cargo was already waiting next to my ship on the dock. That's not at all what I had in mind for a sea trial, but hey, I guess it's gonna have to do. I'm gonna stop real quick by the business office here, because I still have my my kind of cargo for my trials. So Happy Bay, 3,200 per crate, and if I'm not wrong, I paid them 21. So that's gonna create a little bit of cash, because as you can see I'm a little bit low. Although the governor told me I was gonna be paid for transporting his cargo. Can I? Yeah, I know time is kind of the essence here, but I was hoping I could find some. You see, tools, but that means loading and leather. That's light enough. Okay. How many? Oh well, 4. Okay. We're gonna grab that real quick. So my boat is not equipped for a open sea journey right now, but that should work because I've still been slowly equipping it up. And okay, that's the cargo over there. So that's 2 gems, and we've got the paperwork going along with it. All right. So what we're gonna do is, I think for now, I'm gonna put my. No, I'm not gonna put it here. Let's do it proper. Okay, and doing it proper means turning on some lights so we can see what's going on, and then we're gonna store our leather fairly quick. So 1 is gonna go here, 1 is gonna go here. Okay, that sounds good. And then 1 is gonna go right there. Perfect. Not perfect. Right there. Perfect. Same on the other side. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna switch this one off. Switch this one off, and we're gonna leave that one on, which leads me to think that I'm still missing some lights, but that's fine. The setup is not supposed to be complete just yet. And yeah, okay, the more I think about it, the more I'm like, I can make the sea trial of this beauty going to Happy Bay, no problem. That's gonna be a good test. So, oh yeah, I need to load the mail, so that I'm gonna put it on the upper deck because it's fairly light, or very light rather. And then our 2 cases of gems. I'm gonna keep them handy though, I think, for kind of ballast purpose. And then, but here I already have one of my nails. Gonna bring it up. So with that, we would have nails on the upper deck and gems on the main deck. That sounds perfect. Yes. What is this crate? Firewood. Alright. That works. The wind is gonna push us. I don't know where the wind is gonna push us towards. East. Okay. I'll take that. I'm a bit concerned with the 7 days journey time frame in this one. Reason is, if I was in the Emo junk, I cannot push. Okay, fine. If I was on the Emo junk, I would be no problem. I would be like, okay, let's go. I can probably do it in 4 or 5 days. But in this beast, yes, so the new rigging missed. So I'm gonna have to learn. And we're already moving. Okay, that's not this one. That's the main. Okay, very good. So that would be this one then. Yes. Perfect. It's a lot of winches. Okay, we know from experience that this is a fairly shallow area. So we're gonna try to not get let's go with our big jib right away. Yeah, because I'm not sure where our Genoa is. Let's put some tension. Okay. Weather is becoming a bit more difficult, but we're gonna be able to go with our squares here, which is pretty cool. Okay. Let's go. Let's see what she looks like. This one is big. It's my jib flapping, I think. Alright. Nope. I want to go step by step. Nope. Okay. How are we doing? We're doing good. Chilling. Taking some speed. I think we may have a storm to wish us Godspeeds here. Approaching 8 knots, leaving the port. That's extremely encouraging. Let me put some light here. Let's light up the cabin. There we go. And I think I have one here. Well, okay. Let me grab which one? This one. Okay. Well, 38. Let's go. Okay. So quiet. All right. So now we can grab our sailing inventory belt and our navigation tools at the ready. What does the wind say? The wind is fairly chill right now, which works. Do I have all my sails deployed here? Yes, I do. Nice. Nice. Ready for a first look? Not bad. Not bad at all. I like it. Okay, I'm less and less concerned with the 7 days here. Let's so that's a string not needed anymore. Excuse me. And let's look at our world map here. So we are shooting for Happy Bay, 35th latitude, 4 longitude. So going east as usual is probably the safest route, and might be as well the route that is gonna let us enjoy the most our squares, which in turn should guarantee good speed. And because my big jib was flapping there, I'm not gonna pull it up, but it's very dark. but I'm gonna, yeah, maybe it's a wind shadow. Interesting. So this is what my main cabin looks like right now. I have a bed. I still have the trophy from the lagoon here. Here I have some supplies. Those are some energy elixir stuff. My big bottle of water, a bottle of wine just in case. As you saw, my oil, and below are my lanterns. Those are the only 2 spare lanterns that I have, so yeah, not great. Here I have a crate, my broom is in there. This is the token to the chapter 3, answering the Eastern call. This is a token to our junk, which features a rigging, which is close from the world tours that we did. So that's quite cool. Here I have commissioned a painting of our brig, and this is a souvenir of the Incognito in the Estuarine waters in its vanilla configuration. This is my pork reserve. Here I have a table, pipe, tobacco. This is my trade license. This is my ownership title for the brig, and some pork reserve. This is a drying rack that I'm gonna use as a shelf for now, and we'll see why soon enough when we get in open seas. And it looks like the wind is turning slightly, which is not a problem as such, but my jib is definitely creating issues. Am I pulling it up? Hopefully. Yes. Okay. So no more jib 18 yard deployed, which doesn't or might impact our speed a little bit, but we're still rocking a very healthy 9 knots. As you can see, the visibility is not amazing, which is fine, but for our Happy Bay approach, I mean, I can still have the helm here and kind of see what's going on. So that's cool. I have more supplies below deck at the in front of the foremast there. That's cheese, another pork, some oranges. So yeah, so we are well equipped for the trip to Happy Bay, even though that was not my my intention. So here we have 8 crates of iron. And our leather, obviously, 2 more barrels of water and 2 more iron at the back, at the stern of the ship. So yeah, we should even be able to make some good money, provided that we can reach on time. I'm not gonna go too far north though. I'm just gonna keep a good east. It's the first time that I'm in a ship where I don't really have to care about the size of the waves until they become quite big, and that's quite nice. That's our brig configuration. What do you guys think? I can't wait to have some slightly different wind to adjust the sail config, but for now it seems to do the job really nicely. It also looks like the weather is improving. That's really cool. Huh. So what is about those gems? quite interesting that they send me on this random trip, 520 miles in 7 days. Quite a good reward. Paperwork to go with it. Obviously the timeline doesn't really matter here, and the pay is not gonna be as good, but that's fine. For the last 20 days we spent a lot of money, generated very little profit. That's the iron. Those are the tools, supplies, furniture that I purchased to equip my boat. 9k in boat and parts. Other, I'm gonna go and say it's my my stay at the tavern. So yeah, a solid 50k crowns. That's we need to generate some cash too. Yeah, coming to the end of the day, so we wasted a bit of time. That's not amazing, but I don't mind too much, and we can also keep that course overnight, so that's cool. But if I only have my but now I can bring my jeep down now. Okay. You know what, guys? I might actually straight away try where is my main? I think it's this one. Nope, that's my gaff. It's coming up, don't worry. Yes. Okay, that's my main. I'm gonna try to see if we can make sure it's not a total nightmare when I change my sails. Another learning curve. Okay, we're gonna open it up a little bit. All right, how are we doing? Are we taking on water here? I mean, I'm still aware that the seas are quite big, that I haven't worked on my ballast just yet. Okay, I need to be careful not to lose it, but even without playing with my ballast, right, we were still having a healthy roll, I'm gonna say. But I'm sure you guys are gonna let me know. I was last episode was rough sailing wise. I think I did the load test a bit too early, and you know, I assume that because I had some complex configuration on my junk, I would be able to sail the brig without any issue. Yeah, not so much. Alright, so I did notice that we had some water on board. That's why I angled a little bit the squares, which will drive a bit of listing, but I'm hoping it's still easily manageable. Let's see. Yeah, we're still rocking 8+ knots even without the mainsail. That's pretty nice to see. Now that I think about it, I may switch for the night because the wind has turned again, or keep turning rather. It's gonna be a lot of work though, but we don't really have the choice though. Okay, I need to bring that one back up a little bit. Alright, let's go for a more or a less risky rigging for the night. Although I might be oh, I know the wind has definitely turned here. Yeah, probably losing some speed. Just as the night comes in. That's amazing. So that's not my main. Good to know. That's my main. Alright. And here would be my topsail. Yeah, we're gonna get there. Okay, I think we have some speed back. Or do we? Yes, some speed back. Not amazing. Genoa should help. I should bring my my Genoa down here as well. Should help to give us a little bit of power. Because I think we're heavy. Like we are like probably over 5 ton, 5,000 pounds. Okay, we're gonna do a quick check of our speed. Okay, 7 knots. Acceptable. Well, no real choice here. Okay. Let's switch off for the night. I have plenty of oil and candles, so I'm not gonna bother too much. I'm gonna keep some lights on in case the night doesn't turn out as smooth as I hope it will be. We are good food wise. Oh, this one is empty. Didn't expect that. 20 out of 60. Yes, so that's kind of a wasted barrel. Yeah. I left in a hurry. Still going east. We still have tension on our sails. We still have 6+ knot speed. We are going back to bed. What time it is? It's almost 1. Alright. Fully charged. Fully charged. Yes. And good morning. Early morning at that. Yes. That's great. We went to bed at a perfect time. Calm seas. And we're gonna look at the wind in a second, right? Because yesterday as the wind was turning, I was thinking, might not be great for going south. Yeah, that's pretty much from where the wind was blowing. So, I don't know. Let's see what it tells us today. Yeah, so we're gonna have to go quite aggressive. I'm almost tempted to go a bit further east because that's Mount Malefic right there, which is not at our west just yet. So we definitely can carry on with this heading for a while. I don't think we're beating 6 knots this morning though. Maybe I can go a bit more aggressive, but I don't think we're beating 6 knots. Yep. And that's gonna start to be a concern. Because we're on a kind of a timer here. Yeah. Hey, do we get the sunrise? External view. Oh, yeah. This boat. It's quite nice though. It's quite. I like it. And I can also trim a little bit. Yes. Although the wind is not that bad, so you know what? We're gonna go for the hybrid config. And the wind is fairly low. So we should be able to open without too many issues here. And that's gonna be really cool to start the day. Yes, middle one, so we know this is a top one, and we are starting to get our sails right. And the big one, boom. Okay, so in that case, we're bringing up our general here. I don't want to have sail overlapping if I can avoid it. And I thought I had released, yeah, but it's only a 40 degree run. You know, angle, rotation angle for the sail. Nice. With that, we're gonna gain some speed for sure. And we're in open sea, so we've got some nice waves. And we're back in the healthy 8 plus 9 knot. We like that. Going east. And that's what the junk. Oh yes. Yes. Hey gang, I'm starting to turn south a little bit. It's yeah, we've left Mount Malefic to our west. Yeah, I'm hoping that the 7 days window is achievable. But yeah, it's yeah, the Brig and I have come a long way in the last 20 or so days, and I'm starting to I'm truly enjoying the challenge, and it's fun. It's fun. I hope you like the other iteration that were highlighted in this episode. And we're not gonna open the next episode in Happy Bay. I think it's yeah, it's nice to do some open ocean sailing. I'm gonna enjoy the next hour or so on my own. Very cool. But until next time, take care, and I see ya!